Shazam to Frank Mir, the once and future king. What's up, homeboy? Maitreya is speaking to you now. All right? I'm going to give you a prediction, and if you follow it, it's going to come true. You pretend that the chemical man, Brock Lesnar, has hands like me. I mean, you know what? Inject me with steroids, and I'll be just like Brock. I'll have hands, and you know what? We can fight again. But I'm not going to do anything illegal. So, yeah, take him to the ground and pretend you're fucking hungry. Oh, yeah, you haven't eaten in a long time, man. Like some of the people around the world, because the rich are evil, and they don't give a fuck. And pretend that Brock is a big turkey, okay? Chicken, whatever. They injected with steroids, and boom, he flew out of the coop and into the cage, and you know what? He took the place of a Brandon Barrett, okay? Of some stud that fucking actually deserved it, motherfucker. Yeah, it's like this. You know what? Go hunting, and you will win, okay? Don't try to fucking trade punches. Get it to the ground, and you know what? Let them fucking like a big goddamn beach whale, and then attack. Choose a leg, an ankle, a knee. Fuck, you know what? Gorge and wreck him. You know what I'm saying? Slowly, man. Whatever. And that is your destiny, homie, if you follow it. And you know what, Brock? I could foresee a dismal fucking future. You know what? When you can't take steroids anymore, and those big fucking tits, they turn to big tits. You know what I'm saying? Like women. And you know what? An offer for you on your slide down. Come and face me at the Boggles Clubhouse. Pure hands. You can't fucking use your massive chemical bolt to fucking impede my punches, and I will fuck you up. I saw Dan Henderson on the Jim Rome show, and looking casual. You know what? He said something really poignant. He said, you know what? This fucking kid can't copy what I do in 3 fucking years, whatever. I've done a lifetime. And you know what? To everybody out there that thinks that life is bullshit, all right? It's not really fair. And, yeah, this went out. Cool. It's like this. I'm giving up smoking. And I smoked right before I ended Adrian Perez. And you know what? Funny thing, Frank, man. When your hands are raised in victory, homeboy, you're smart. You're going to be thinking how fucking obscene it is that you're fighting for peanuts compared to tiny little guys like Floyd Mayweather in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And the heavyweights. My God, how many millions would you be fighting for? I think they could pay that. But you know what? The pharaohs at the top of the MMA pyramid, they don't pay very well now, do they? Okay? And how long is it going to take to get to those $1 million fights? Well, you know what? You go out and you wreck Brock Lesnar, and then you come back and you think, okay? You know what? If Dan Quinn, all right, Maitreya, and I can prove it, homie, stevia blends water into a fuel, turns it into an elixir that melted Cal Worsham down 22 pounds in 21 days. Now, Cal, what do you think Jesus would have wanted to do, okay, with that knowledge? Keep it to ourselves, okay, you know, to impede Dan Quinn, okay, so he didn't spread the message? Or tell everybody, yeah, you know what, I was a pudgy 40-something guy, and you know what, nothing really to look at, and boom, in 21 days, I looked like I did in high school, like magic. And you know what, man, this is what I expect from you, Cal Worsham, all right? I expect you to get Ian Eberhardt to fight me at an Indian gaming casino. All right? Ian Eberhardt has written mad shit, Frank. Now, see, Frank, you're famous, okay? And you're going to have how much money, okay, at the end of your career, going as things go? You'll be a 40-year-old guy commentating, watching guys that couldn't carry your fucking jockstrap, kind of like Don Fry is now, okay? And you're still not making money, okay? And the thing about it, Don, no disrespect, man, because you're a legend, and you're the reason why I got into the game, like little kids are probably doing now because of Frank Mir. And, you know, that's irrespective of your right-wing political ideology that favors a few, okay, and doesn't really do for many at the bottom, okay? Jesus would be rolling over in his grave and retching at what's been wrought in his name. Guarantee it. He was the ultimate socialist, gentlemen. He was like Robin Hood. He wanted to, you know, do away with banks. Hence that little tantrum, okay? And because there's so many people going hungry even back then. And he was trying to tell people, you know what? There's enough for everybody. We don't have to fucking do this anymore, okay? You know what? It's called voting. Jesus Christ, you know what? It doesn't even exist, all right? We get to vote for millionaires, and they get to choose whatever the fuck they want to. And you know what? Things never get better. They're getting worse. And you know what? It's almost like the people that own this planet, Frank Mir, are trying to kill it. Oh, my God. You know what? Why would they do something like that? Well, you know what? Why don't we ask the people that are connected with the pyramids and the spaceships that sat down, okay? Because, you know what, Frank? I'm talking to you, but I should be talking to women, all right? Because Maitreya, all right, I thought my life was a fucking handcuff to a tree like Jesus, okay? 8 years old at a beep party, okay? You know what? Kind of biblical, ridiculous, okay? Daniel in the lion's den set up for something I didn't do easily. I mean, you know what? It was a fucking slam dunk. It was a perfect opportunity, my first, to become a millionaire, okay? And it vanished because money wouldn't support me. And you know what? It's like this game. But you know what? Truth be told, I'm glad. If I could go back and choose all of the tragedy that's happened in my life, I would choose it because I've met some stellar fucking people, all right? Make no mistake, Frank, all right? You could get this famous overnight by getting Steve in your body, all right? How about this? You could be $100 million guy. Oh, yeah, easily. I can make an elixir called Pure H2O, homie, that's going to give me the ability basically to be like this on the attack on people where they're not going to fucking, if they can't kick me and they can't take me down, my God, you know what? I might have to give a Carter Williams kicks. No shit, because you know what? I'm going to fucking show people the power of Stevie in nature, homeboy. I mean, for real. It's going to be electric. It's going to be fucking absolutely bizarre, insane, fucking exciting, man. I'll tell you what. Ian Eberhardt, I call it. If Cal Worsham does his job and actually gets you to man up on your words, we're going to meet on Indian soil. And I'm going to have weed in my system in between rounds, and I won't even need it, okay? I'm going to get you tired. It'll happen immediately because you'll be almost exhausted walking out. You're not used to this, kid. And you know what? I'm back to my 23-year-old self. Only poor fucking, 19 years of knowledge? Oh, yeah, man. 19 years of stand-up experience. And you know what? I'm pretty fucking deep. And if I'm not going to get tired one bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you on the edge, boom, boom, whatever. I might make you fucking go like this, man. Go ahead, hit me, bitch. Go ahead, cunt. Go ahead, hit me. Just like this. And you know what? I'll be talking to you the whole time. Is that all that you think that I'm your fucking, you think that I'm your punching bag? You think that I'm your fucking, oh, you know what, Holmes? It's like this. I'm going to say this when we're out there. Be like, you know what? If I had come up on a field trip, okay, and run across your mom and your dad, okay, and your dad had the same motherfucking mouth that you do, okay, boom, okay, I would have fucking stretched him, punk, and then you know what? Your mom might have actually given me her beep, and 9 months later, you would have come out, and you would have had a fucking chance, man. You know what I'm saying? You would have been just like me, motherfucker. And you know what, Frank? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it with viciousness, man, okay? Like when that kid got attacked, okay, one time by 4 guys, he fucking went apeshit ballistic, and you know what? He turned into that motherfucker. Oh, yeah, so Frank Mir, I have already been on the sides of how many millions of car windows down in San Diego, okay? Seriously. Maybe around the world a little bit, because, that's kind of a catchy little fucking picture. And Boogaloo, please do everybody a favor and tell the truth. I asked him this question one time, Frank. I said, did you draw those spikes that handcuff around my wrist to throw off the scent? Because that's what a punk rocker would do, okay? And Lord knows, Dan Quinn wouldn't talk to those kind of guys, man, because they had no worth in my mind. And you know what? I was so wrong. I wouldn't have known bikers. I wouldn't have known a lot of people. I wouldn't have had the Norteños throw their weight behind me down at the branch one time, when a Norteño came up and said, hey, Holmes, my name is Grumpy, and if anything goes down with the brothers, the Norteño's got your back. Or said, Richard Duran says you're cool. Well, that's what he said, Richard Duran. Yeah, homeboy. You know what? I've got Mexican friends, I've got black friends, I've got white friends, and most of them are cool as fuck, and they have no money, okay? And pure H2O, Frank, gonna make me big time bucks. So if you actually got on the horn and said, you know what? If a scientist out there across the country could please just get some pure white stevia powder and blend it in water. You know what they do, Frank? They would see water magically turn into a gas. And oh my God, you know what? That seals it. I am Maitreya. My destiny has been fulfilled. And you know what? How this affects you. When I'm rich, I'm not going to have hardly anything. I'm going to pay it down so everybody has enough. Everybody. All right? The greeter at the door will own their own home. So will everybody else. I mean, you know what? If I have enough, who gives a flying fuck?